Can you share with me a critical point in your life journey, and what would you tell yourself if you could go back in time?
Oh, that's a deep one. I would definitely go back to my 21-year-old self. I had just been through about a couple years of university, which was really challenging because it was almost like when I got there, everything was supercharged, and all of a sudden there's all these different feelings, emotions, people, and it was almost like going into a mall and for an empath, and it's like overload. And I couldn't find my tribe, and so I felt very alienated and alone. And I was in a relationship at the time, and Spirit had come to me on many days, months, and encouraged me to have faith. And I guess even though I say unwavering faith is that moment, I was like, I don't know. And they wanted me to end the relationship. And Shannon, I was terrified because it felt like I was going to be tossed out into the cold. And as much as Spirit tried, I said, you know what, Spirit, I can't do this. I have to stay. He was a wonderful man. And I said no. And it was at that point that actually my light and my gifts started to turn off. And I started to shut it down. And then when I was 24, my mom was killed in a car accident. And so then I went completely black. And so then I really went into what we would use is the dark night of the soul. So for the next 10 years, I was in darkness. And it took then my son being born on my 35th birthday, or not 35th birthday, but just before my 35th birthday. And I just held him and I just looked, and all of a sudden I heard in my mind, I just heard, you've got to find the strength to guide him through life. And I was like, guide, like, don't I parent, or and I have to, and it was like, no, you have to guide him. And it was like, and just this joy came over me. And it was from that moment, suddenly everything just sparked open again. And it really was the beginning of being my rebirth to spirituality that I had shut off for that period. And so now I guess when I say my gift is my unwavering faith, it really is, because when I think back, I know I would have been okay. But I had free will and I chose it. And that's okay, because I've learned a lot, which I know now I can help so many people because I can relate. But there is easier paths. And if I can connect with people when they're at those crossroads, I would just love for them not to have to take that darker path all the time.
What a powerful story. Thank you.
You're welcome.